Are we live?
Okay, it should be live right now.
Right now, okay.
Um,
I suppose we should do our introductions.
well, let's wait for some people to get in here.
Yeah, I can just edit this out if I need to.
It should be streaming.
I'm checking the, do our introductions.
Oh, yep, it's streaming. Well,
We're
let's
streaming?
wait for some
Great, wonderful.
Yep.
This is
Okay,
a debate.
debate.
Yep.
Let's see.
Anyone in the chat room?
We'll make sure to tweet out, like, live now, that kind of stuff. You know, the usual.
Alright. Good, Since we are live right now, I'm sorry if you're watching this in the future and it's just two idiots babbling about, this is my first time ever doing a live stream, so basically, that's basically my excuse of saying, sorry, it's shit. Yeah, we're live right now, good.
Yeah.
We've been alive for 1 minute. Sweet.
Pretty much.
Once we get, once I tweet this out, we'll just start the debate. Even if there is no faggots in here.
Yeah.
They'll watch it later anyways. Okay, chat, everything's set up. Okay.
Yep. Everything's set up.
Going to
So,
now.
let's, I guess, start off.
One is watching now. Unless
Yeah,
it's you.
it's me.
Fuck that guy. He's a cunt.
But
I'm gonna...
somebody liked it. So,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay. I suppose it's at the same... same URL as when I tweeted it out earlier.
CGXOSBK.
I switched it out, didn't I? You tweeted out on your Twitter.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. I'll just copy that then.
Twitter.com. Home.
To get this tweeted out, we'll end the debate.
Yep.
Sorry to the faggots in the future again.
Sorry. Let's see.
Now this guy that I'm debating. Where is he?
Oh, wait, shit.
You didn't tweet it out, did you?
Oh, yep, you're gonna have to retweet it. Or you're gonna have to tweet it out again.
Because mine is garbage.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay. I'll delete that then because it's misleading.
Yep.
Okay, now you tweet it out and I'll just copy the link since I'm on my phone.
Now. Bam.
Tweet it out?
Yep.
Alright. Copy that link. Copy link and paste and live debate now.
Yep. Come here, glasses. I gotta be smart for this one.
Introduce yourself.
I am. Just a second. Let me turn my camera towards me. Yeah. Okay. I am Sir Outcast. I made a video criticizing Coffin's criticisms of the amazing atheist T.J. Kirk. And, yeah. That's pretty much that.
So basically, I went after the infallible TJ, and you went after the infallible Pluto.
The infallible Pluto.
We just gotta see who's more infallible.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is on my channel, but I'll still introduce myself. I am PlutoCoffins. I make shitty internet videos where I criticize other people, and I brush the criticism off of me. Which is what I'm doing right now. I'm having this debate. Me and him have a disagreement on T.J. Kirk's actions, and we will be discussing T.J. Kirk's actions and a few other things along the course of this debate. So, name your criticisms. I'll let you have first word.
My criticisms are, well, the way I'd say my first criticism would have to be is kind of the way you did it.
I went after TJ.
Yeah, the way you went after TJ. Um,
Why? By
it was over a drama that's been long dead.
uh,
Um,
speaking of which, you in Twitter conversations, which I will be reading tweets and shit along the debate here, but in Twitter conversations, you mainly said that this was all about AIU. This was about AIU. This was not about AIU. This was about multiple things, but the main point I was going for is TJ is a hypocrite.
well, yeah, you did kind of go for that.
Yeah,
TJ,
and
I'll
AIU.
admit, in some ways, TJ is a hypocrite, but at the same time, I don't believe in this situation he really is a hypocrite.
So you
Cause
believe that TJ is a hypocrite, not in some ways, but not in the way that I showed.
yeah,
Okay,
um,
so my consensus is TJ. First, before we get into the TJ shit, I'd like to say his criticism video against me. I will be doing a formal response video to that. I don't know when it's gonna come out. Could be a few days from now. Could be a few months from now. I don't really know. I upload whenever the fuck I want. But yeah, in the video, are you speaking?
oh no, no, I'm not speaking.
Okay. Sorry. In the video, Sir Outcast, basically he criticized me for pointing out AIU. AIU, of course, TJ featured AIU in a video a few months back, and basically telling people, hey, go subscribe to AIU and a few other YouTubers like the Crap and Tea and Armored Skeptic and stuff. And AIU is a known doxer, and by telling people, hey, go subscribe to AIU, thereby giving AIU more influence and more fans, he's giving a doxer more influence. Now, do you agree with that statement?
The way you worded it, you said telling people to go and subscribe to him.
That's what he's doing. He's saying, hey, I'm going to feature you in my video. I'm going to leave a link to your channel, in the description, which I've done to you.
Yeah,
Although I will say, I don't know you per se. We just kind of argued on
just
Twitter
kind of
for a little
yeah
bit.
argued.
But he knew who Devin Tracy is, who is Atheism is Unstoppable. He knew he was a doxer, and
Well,
knowing that he's a doxer, he still chose him to put him in the video.
well, yes. At the same time, you need to realize that just because he docks some people does not make his opinions on other things any less valid. The opinions that
Uh,
he has on atheism, skepticism, anti-feminism,
it's
all
also
that.
important, yes. Like his opinions on most of that shit is, I would
It's
agree with a fair amount of it. But
yes, but
the thing,
yes, he did some reprehensible shit. But that
all
immediately doesn't transfer over to TJ once TJ shouts him out. TJ shouted him out. Yeah, I guess he gave people influence too.
yeah, he gave a doxer influence.
But really, you need to think about it. I made this example in my video. Uh, the Nazis back in World War II, a lot of cool technologies were made, a lot of cool technologies that we use today. But I, all of us use those technologies. But at the same time, well, does that make us all Nazis?
No,
No, it
no, but
doesn't make us all Nazis.
a technology is a lot different than a person. Like,
But how does TJ shouting AIU out automatically make him in support of all doxers?
it doesn't. I never said it makes him in support of all doxers. It makes him in support of a doxer, and that doxer, by shouting him out, he's giving that doxer more influence and more power over people, and a bigger platform to censor others. Would you agree with that, or do you disagree?
I somewhat disagree. Um,
Explain.
well, you see, words, words.
Also, wait, compatriot has said TJ would love a robo banana.
I noticed. Um, repeat what you said. I lost my train of thought for a second.
Oh, no, it's fine. No, I said by TJ shouting out AIU, he gave AIU more influence and more power over the skeptic community, and thereby he gave a doxer more influence over people. Thereby, giving him more influence could lead to him doxing more people. Uh,
Well, you could.
AIU uses his platform to dox people and silence criticism against him. And when TJ shouted him out, he just gave him more influence. Would you agree with that?
I believe that he did give him a little influence, but saying that is like saying every single person that TJ has ever argued with is has been given a
That's
platform.
different, though. That's
and
different.
and you're talking about every other YouTuber out there that argues with, like, let's say anti-feminists or people who have doxed other people, and then obviously you're gonna feature them in, like, you're gonna feature them in your description. You're featuring them in a video, which brings attention to them. Anybody, you can bring attention to anybody through a video. Just because they happen to be a doxer, it doesn't always equate to, that the person who featured them is a terrible person.
So what you're saying is the gist of what you're saying is TJ may have featured Devin in a video, but he does not condone what Devin did.
No, he doesn't condone what Devin did at all.
But you're equating it to TJ. Okay, let's say TJ argues with Brett Keane on Drunken Peasants. Um, he's giving. Do you think that would be shouting Brett Keane out and giving him more influence?
That is giving him more influence because a lot of people
But
watch the
he's
Drunken
criticizing.
Peasants.
But he's criticizing him. He's not saying, "Hey, go check out Brett Keane's channel. He's fucking amazing." No, he's criticizing him when they're debating. Like I'm debating you right now, although we're a little more we have a little more respect for each other than Brett Keane and TJ does.
Yeah.
Uh, but they're criticizing each other. They're not friends. What TJ was doing, he was friends with AIU, and he was saying, "Hey, go check out his channel." When TJ debates Brett Keane, he's not necessarily saying, "Hey, go check out his channel." He's just debating him.
Yeah, but I'd have to say you also need to look at what has changed. Um,
Has changed.
TJ doesn't feel the same way about AIU as he used to, because
Well,
AIU did some
his opinion on
really.
AIU changes every other week. One week AIU is blocked on TJ's Twitter, then the next week he's unblocked and they're friends again.
Oh, that's just because AIU flip flops a lot.
In a sense, so does TJ.
Yeah, both of them, they do have their flaws when it comes to that, I guess. I sure, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, uh, really, you have to take a step back and realize that TJ really doesn't like AIU. None of the Drunken Peasants really like AIU. He's willing to be
They have a
friends with AIU as long
they
as
have a love
AIU
hate
treats him with
relationship.
respect.
They have a love hate relationship. But that's
Yes.
whether he likes them or not is beside the point. Um, the point would be TJ featured AIU in a video. Uh, anyways, the whole point of my video was basically to point out the double standards of TJ. Devin Tracy was just an example I gave. So we're not gonna focus on Devin Tracy the entire fucking time here.
You want to
We're gonna
continue to bearing?
no, we're gonna wrap up Devin Tracy, whether we agree or not. We'll just
Yeah,
agree
we'll
to
just
disagree.
wrap that up because I guess we've come to a consensus on it.
Yeah. Unless we do within like I don't know what 5 minutes. We'll spend another 5 minutes on Devin Tracy.
Yeah.
And to say my point again, TJ. Okay, so Ginny McDermott. Gonna
Yeah,
backtrack.
compatriot. Yeah.
Ginny McDermott. You know her, an SJW.
Yeah, SJW, super feminist.
Right. Ginny McDermott doxed people and was banned from YouTube. And a few months ago, I showed a clip of the Drunken Peasants saying, hey, Ginny McDermott shouldn't even fucking be on YouTube. Why shouldn't Ginny McDermott be on YouTube? Oh, right, because she doxed people and she was banned. And once you're banned, you're always banned and you're not allowed back, right?
Well, yeah, that's obvious. I'm gonna go into the 5-year-olds on YouTube. Keemstar, like talking to the 5-year-olds on YouTube that know this. Keemstar was, Keemstar was that's
Not have,
he's a good example of this. Keemstar was banned for doing some like actual scamming, like full on con artist shit, and that he's he's technically not allowed to be on YouTube, but he found a loophole. I don't think any of those two found a loophole.
no, he's just basically lying. He's obviously
Yeah, he's lying, which he showed that basically on a stream where he went over and looked at his YouTube analytics, like on stream because he forgot to change the window. Uh, and
yeah.
then he denies it. He's like, "Oh, it's just a glitch in
That,
the system."
that was just a little side point to say, hey,
Yeah,
Keemstar's supposed to be on YouTube. But you agree that once you're banned on YouTube, it's
yeah.
for
That
the
that's why I made that example.
right.
Um,
So,
yeah,
once you're
compatriot.
banned on YouTube, you're not allowed to be on YouTube anymore. Although
Yeah,
Ginny McDermott disobeys these rules, and she, of course, falsely DMCA'd me. Blah 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 blah. People on my channel have heard it a million times. But
yeah.
the point is, TJ acknowledged she's not supposed to be on YouTube because she doxed. Although when Devin Tracy doxed someone, what did he do? He made excuses for Devin. Devin was banned from Twitter because he doxed someone, and TJ said, "Oh, they went too hard on him."
I guess you are right in that
Explain
sense.
the double standard.
You are that. I guess I'm actually gonna probably make an idiot of myself right here, but that is actually kind of true. I'm sorry, TJ. I love you. Don't leave me. Um, you know. Uh,
You agree he has a double standard
I,
for
I I do agree that he has a double
Muslim.
standard on that because, um, ah, if Devin Tracy did some reprehensible shit and didn't get banned,
TJ would turn the
and
blind eye.
Dermot did some reprehensible shit and did get banned, I think that's kind of unfair, and TJ's holding it to a different standard.
So you're gonna retract your statement from the video you made,
Yeah,
right?
I retract that statement.
Okay. Our second disagreement comes with bearing. Obviously,
Wait a second. KDI, Keemstar is not allowed, no matter what he says. He is not. He's technically not allowed on
he's not.
YouTube.
Yeah, he's not allowed on
YouTube
YouTube, but he
has. I'm pretty
on it.
sure YouTube has actually made a couple statements about it. I'm not sure.
They don't even give a shit though, really.
They don't give a shit. It's a loophole that he took out of it. Basically, he said that he doesn't manage his channel at all. He's just the star of it. It,
Sure.
yeah,
Anyways, moving on to bearing.
yeah,
Um, bearing is he was. I'll just explain the situation. Bearing used a copyrighted logo for his avatar, which was a bear off of a show called Total Drama Island. And by using this bear in all his videos, he was breaking copyright law.
yes,
And since he was breaking copyright law, 3 of his videos got DMCA'd. Well, I think 99.9999% of his videos featured that bear, as well as he sold merchandise using the copyrighted bear. Anyways, 3 of his videos got DMCA'd, and thus he got his channel taken down. Since then, I think he's worked out some arrangement with the
yeah,
television
he did.
producers and shit, which is completely irrelevant. I mean, he can make any arrangements he wants. But the point is, Bearing was justifiably banned, right? Do you agree
Yeah.
with that? Okay. Now the double standard from TJ is: do you think TJ made a video about the Bearing shit, and what did he do? Do you know what he did? Would you like to tell them?
He defended Bearing on the sense that
He
uh
defended Bearing on his copyright abuse, right?
the reason he defended Bearing on it is because TJ and them are going through a current lawsuit with a guy who is basically trying to do the same thing that
But
Well,
that's not. That's
okay,
not.
they were protecting their intellectual property. I will admit, the company that makes Total Drama Island were protecting their intellectual property, but at the same time, the intellectual property that was actually still theirs was not the same.
It was.
Bearing did a
It was just
video.
thinner.
Bearing,
I showed the bear in one of my previous videos. It's just I put it side by side. I don't think it was side by side, but I showed you a side by side comparison
yeah,
of
you
the.
did. You showed me an older side by side comparison. The bear that he was using for some of his videos after he learned I don't know when he learned about it, but the one that he has
No,
sitting in a
about it.
chair, that one.
Huh?
95% of that bear is not their content. It's actually
The,
his
o- the only
because
thing the only thing that he changed on the bear, like the chair has nothing to fucking do with it.
well,
The only
yes.
the only thing that he changed with the bear is he made thinner lines and changed a bit of the
No,
fur.
no, 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 no. The one that was sitting in the chair, he had Sugar Tits make a body for it. Sugar Tits, obviously, I'm
Yeah,
not
his
not
girlfriend.
being a scathing misogynist. I'm being that's the name. But Sugar Tits made a new body for it, and Bearing actually made like a lower like face and all that kind of stuff. He actually explained this in a video. I wasn't sure if it's the Amazing Atheist video where it says the one that's labeled clear blue letters Bearing. I'm not sure if it's that one or the one that's currently on his channel.
As far as I'm aware, he never explained why he was banned. He just said he was banned.
Well, he kind of did.
No, I
uh,
mean I made a response to Bearing in that video. He never said why he was banned. He just said I got a cunty looking message and shit like that. That said that I got a copyright strike down, a takedown.
yeah. Quick. You won't. The Amazing Atheist.
I believe your friend's in the chat right now.
What?
Your friend is in the chat right now.
Hashtag drama alert. Hey man. I
Uh,
think.
just to cover for your friend here,
Bastards
because
from
I
one
asked him, he knows. Your Sir Outcast here has retracted one of his statements.
Yeah, I retracted one of them. Was it in this video? Damn it. It's not Sargon. It might be.
The only video I'm aware of at the time before Baron got his channel back, where he explained the situation, was of course on the Amazing Atheist.
Yeah.
It was like a 3-minute video, and he said, "Hey, I'm banned. Sign this petition. What the fuck ever." You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, he did that.
Hello, the original cyborg, Sonny. Is that how you say it? Or is it?
I'm gonna pull a picture up on the stream. It's actually gonna be the YouTube video. It's gonna be right here.
We're just gonna watch it.
We're not gonna watch it because I can't. I don't have a way to make you hear
Then
sound.
why bring it up?
It's just it's a still
He's
frame.
using the bear. Like
Yeah.
he's not using the bear. He's using the
No. The in this picture right here. It's a good explanation if you can just take a look at the stream for a second. Can you do that or no?
No, I cannot.
Oh.
Whatever.
Well,
Forget the picture. Let's just talk about what Bering did.
okay.
Bering, Bering. Okay, you agree that Bering committed copyright infringement, right?
Yeah, he did. But it was over something that was almost completely menial.
Even if it was small copyright infringement, that's still copyright infringement, right?
Yes, but
So Bering
as
is
TJ said, they could have handled it better. They could have handled it better. They had a right to protect their intellectual property, but
I
at the
completely
same
agree.
time, they were way too harsh about it. They took away his channel in a split second. Not a warning.
Well, I mean, Armored Skeptic did tell Bering that he had to take down the thing. So Bering did know, and he didn't do anything about it. So he kind of had what coming to him. But I do agree. They could have messaged him, be like, "Hey, let's work out something." but they didn't, and they didn't have the obligation to.
Yeah, they.
You think they had the
I
obligation?
guess they didn't have the obligation to, but they.
Okay, that's what I
It's
said.
just being a good business. If you're running a good business, you obviously you
Listen,
want to
I'm not
get.
debating that. I'm not debating that. I'm just wondering, is Bering in the wrong here?
Um, I guess he is. He like TJ said, it probably wasn't that big of a deal when he first started his channel. It probably didn't seem like a big deal, but because and not to mention for a company like what is the company that did it?
The total drama bullshit.
Yeah,
Whatever.
total drama bullshit. That
Yeah, that's
company
what I mean.
could have done it about 10 times better, and they
That
would
that's
have
not
had
the
a
debate,
reason
though.
to do it. They would have had a reason to do it because you see, on the internet, if a company gets a bad rap for filing, a DMC or something like that for copyright infringement and stuff like that, and taking down a channel that a lot of people like, obviously they're not going to be looked at in a good light. And and in a PR department, that would be hell for a PR department.
Sure. Well, I'm not debating that. I completely agree. They could have messaged Bering. So let's go through the facts here one more time. Bering committed copyright infringement. You agree with that, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Now Bering got a message from Armored Skeptic telling Armored Skeptic told him, "Hey, dude, you're violating copyright law," and Bering ignored him. That's a fact, right?
Yeah,
Okay. And then so that means Bering was in the wrong, and he already had forewarning, right?
yeah.
And the company could have handled it better. I agree, but they didn't have any obligation to, right?
I think they should have an obligation because, in terms of PR, it's
But that's not the law. I'm just talking about the.
Cyborg said being a good business and an effective/efficient business are two different goals. The thing, well, I will agree with that on a certain level. Most of the cartoons these days are sort of corporatized, old old men sitting around a table, like say, "Hey, what do the kids like?" It's like,
I'm gonna
"Yeah, they like this."
I'm gonna have to interrupt you for just a second. Sorry. But this funny shit said the Total Drama show has been
Yeah,
this
it is
even
discontinued.
if it is discontinued, their bear is still copyrighted.
Yeah, I know. But
So
still, I'm
whether
pretty
the
sure
show or
they're
not,
still making
it's
another
irrelevant.
show. Um, I
Yeah, but whether the show is discontinued or not, it's irrelevant. It's still under copyright.
yeah,
Okay. So, do you agree Bering was in the wrong? You think that the company should have handled it better. I agree with you on that. But do you think that Bering was in the wrong?
in a way, yes.
In a way, okay. Um,
Sorry, dude, you
you
can't.
agree Bering was in the wrong, and TJ made excuses for Bering even though he was in the wrong, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Would he do the same thing for a feminist?
Well, TJ has a. Just let me explain. Just try not to interrupt with this one, because this is gonna take me a little bit to explain.
Uh,
Um,
just,
TJ
just
TJ
get
has a
your.
what?
I said just, just get to your point because we don't want the debate to last like 5 fucking hours.
Yeah. TJ has a way of doing things, or wait, shit, words, fucking words. I can't think. Jeez. Um. Oh yeah, that was the topic. I'm stupid.
TJ has a way of doing things that is what?
Well, when it comes to okay, when it comes to who can put their voice out there, he believes that everybody can do it. It doesn't matter who you are. Something he said in one of his videos was like, you have the right to say some stupid shit, but I also have the right to call it stupid shit. And
Well, that's just free speech. I'm not debating that. I'm just saying TJ defended.
well, yes, but
TJ, okay,
okay, he doesn't
to
want
put it in
people to
your
be
words,
taken
TJ
off the
said
platform
stupid
for
shit, and I
their
criticized.
opinions or views. If they do some reprehensible shit, yes, they should be taken off the platform. Like doxing, they should take them off the
Like doxing,
platform.
exactly. And going back to earlier, TJ made excuses for Devin when he doxed. instead of calling him out on his bullshit.
I guess. I
Yeah,
mean, we already came to an agreement on that.
yeah, I know. I'm just pointing out from earlier. But
Yeah.
no, back to Baring.
Yeah.
He You agreed that Baring was in the wrong, and I just want to know: did TJ make excuses for Baring?
He did. Well,
Okay. Now, would he make those same excuses if a feminist was banned?
I
Would he
don't
just?
know. You would have to ask TJ. I mean, I can't always answer for
I'm
TJ.
yeah, but in your video you were kind of white knighting for him.
I guess.
Exactly. So
Jeez.
I'm willing to wager TJ would not make those same excuses for a feminist if a feminist got in trouble, like if Milo got in trouble for the same thing. So there's
I
a double standard there.
Well, doesn't that mean that we all have double standards? Because I
I
guarantee you wouldn't stand up for a neo-Nazi.
No, I would definitely like if a neo-Nazi got in trouble for like if someone said a neo-Nazi couldn't have a protest, I would be totally against that. I think it's their First Amendment right that they get a protest. It's just free speech.
Yeah.
But free speech is taken away in certain regards, such as if you're threatening someone directly, right? You don't have free speech to say, "Hey, I'm going to kill such and such,"
Yeah.
because that doesn't apply. Because you're threatening someone. Same ways on YouTube, if you violate copyright law, then you are banned from the platform, right? That's just the rules.
Um, 1 second. I'm gonna acknowledge something.
Yeah.
My Thor FF1. That's my buddy Bleach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You don't have to look at Steam. You don't have to continually look at Steam. Just don't worry about it. He's stopping doing that. So, yep. Continue.
Okay. So on YouTube, there's rules on YouTube, right? And
Yes.
you have to follow those rules to remain a channel on YouTube.
Yes, you do.
At least to a certain extent. Of course, there's some leeway. Just like there's some leeway in the law.
Yeah.
Now Baring he went against copyright law and thereby went against YouTube's rules, and thus he got his channel taken down, right?
Yes.
And when this happened, instead of TJ saying, "Hey Baring, I hope you get an agreement, but you did break the rules and you're banned and you got what you deserve. Whether you get an agreement is besides the point." TJ didn't do that. TJ made excuses for Baring, and he would not do the same thing for a feminist.
I don't know.
Here, I'll bring back Ginny McDermott. TJ acknowledged Ginny McDermott wasn't supposed to be on YouTube because she was banned. He didn't make any excuses for Ginny McDermott's banning. He didn't give a fuck about her free speech on YouTube.
Well,
Why?
okay.
Because
He
she broke
does.
the rules to be punished.
There's a. I'd say there's a fine line, and when you cross it, your platform shouldn't exist anymore. The
Yeah,
reason. The
if you
reason.
dox someone, you're out of here. Same way as if you commit copyright infringement, you're out of here. Well, 3 times, of course.
Yes,
You're out of
but you also need to realize that TJ has no control over whether or not someone like Baring gets taken off, or whether or not someone like Devin Tracy gets taken off. He defends Baring because he's in the same situation as him. It's probably not. It's
I'm just saying TJ should stand on principle, and if he's gonna say, "Oh, if a feminist gets banned for something, I should also condemn a member of the skeptic community if they do the same thing." I just want some consistency here. I'm just saying TJ has double standards.
So basically, what you're asking for is egalitarianism in the skeptic community.
Yes, like if a rule applies to the skeptic community, it applies to the SJW community.
I'd
And if
say
rule,
I'd
I
say
just
that's a
want,
good idea.
yeah, and TJ makes excuses for people in the skeptic community and condemns people in the SJW community for committing the same crimes. He's a hypocrite. He has double standards for the communities.
Well, yes,
right?
he may be a hypocrite, but at the same time, you gotta admit you love TJ. I love TJ. We all love
I
TJ.
love TJ. But that's why I criticize him, because I think he should be held on a higher standard, given as he's one of the most subscribed out of all of us. He's got over 1 million subscribers, and that's why
He's the
I
most
criticize him, because he should be held by a higher standard, and he should have.
he's basically at the
He
top of the
should
hill in
stand
the
on
skeptic
principle,
community.
but he doesn't stand on principle. Instead, he has double standards.
Not for everything though. You gotta admit a lot of the things that TJ does and says are for a greater cause.
I never said, even if it is for the greater good. Do I think Bearing's channel is for the greater good? Yes, but I'm going to stand on principle and say, hey, Bearing, you fucked up, and whether you get your channel or back is just between you and that company. I'm going to condemn what you did. TJ didn't do that. TJ made excuses, and that's the double standard. He doesn't stand on principle.
I guess.
I agree. The original Cyborg. We need a code of chivalry amongst our community.
Chivalry.
Yes. So you pretty much agree with me on that, right?
I guess I do agree with you on that.
So you retract your statement on that.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Now on to Brett Keane, which was was he my last point?
I think he.
Then it was just to the stuff on Twitter, and we'll
Yeah.
discuss that too. We'll discuss TJ's reaction on Twitter, and then we'll discuss my reaction on Twitter.
Okay.
Also, is my mic good? Just wondering.
Yeah, your mic's fine. Ask the chat actually. Hey,
Chat,
chat.
is my mic good?
Chat, how's everything going? Does everything sound good? Everything good? Everything good? Yeah, is it good?
Yeah. Is it good like 3 times?
Yeah. What he said. Are we of good quality?
I don't know. They're taking forever.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I'll read some comments until someone fucking says anything. Mate, sitting here watching the stream. No, he said no, it's shit. Whatever. Fuck
Chop your balls off. So you know it's shit. Chop your balls off and die.
You can't drink Arizona. It's a state. Yeah, man. Okay. Anyways, on to Brett Keane.
Okay.
Now, in my video, my third example of TJ's double standards is Brett Keane, which is a curious one, is it not? Because TJ hates Brett Keane. So why would I?
Okay.
Why would I?
What you need to realize, okay, in this situation, Brett Keane. Brett Keane is an antagonist of, an antagonist of the show, obviously. The thing about TJ is that when he supports Brett Keane through Patreon, like $6.66 a month. Think about that for a second. It's $6.66. He's a Christian. It's obviously something in spite of him.
Quote a Christian. Quote.
Yeah, well, yeah, quote a Christian. It's not like all those donators donated money and all of a sudden he just took on the role of a Christian.
Sonny said, we all hate Brett Keane. There's
do.
a consensus among the community. Everyone hates Brett. Even Jeannie McDermott hates Brett Keane.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's kind of back and forth, but you get it.
Everybody hates Brett Keane.
Please no singing on my channel, please. No, I'm just kidding.
No singing on my channel. Do it again. Do it again when we will have a trial by fire.
Yes. Okay, now on to the double standard on Brett Keane. Now, I found this one a curious one myself, because TJ hates Brett Keane. But the double standard is Brett Keane doxed people, right? That's a fact, right?
Yes. He doxed people. He scammed people. He did a lot of shit. And he's had like 20 accounts.
Scumfuck, right?
Yeah, he's a complete and utter scumfuck. Oh, God. Light, why?
Okay. Anyways, Brett Keane has doxed people, falsely abused the DMCA. He's done a whole bunch of reprehensible shit on YouTube. And for this reprehensible shit, he's been banned how many times? Isn't it over 14? I'm pretty sure it's over 14.
It's on the wiki.
Yeah, I think it's I think I did a video on it and it was like over 14 or something. It's definitely over 10.
Okay.
Anyways.
DP wiki. No, that's DP
yeah, just check real quick. How many times has he been banned?
Okay, Drunken Peasant wiki. Okay, we'll go to the DP wiki. Brett Keane. Brett Keane. Brett Keane segment
Got it?
situation. There he is. There he is.
Okay.
Okay.
So, how many times has he been banned?
Oh my god, I just saw it. Let's
Count it
see.
up.
Gotta scroll down a little bit.
Photon666 says he's had 21 accounts in total.
He's had 24.
24?
Yeah.
Is that
Okay.
including now?
First channel, Got TV Radio, Brett Keane Hollywood, sub to Keane Vlogs, G for Life 77, Keane Vlogs, Ali Cross. There's 16 terminated channels. 16 of them.
Oh shit! Hey,
How did,
someone from my fucking school's in the comment section. Luke, what was a history homework? Yeah, you are irrelevant, Tasha.
yeah,
But
Tasha.
I don't
Jeez.
fucking know. You think I do homework?
God, Tasha. Interrupting.
Oh shit! Two people from my school. Grub King, Nick. Go fuck yourself, Nick. You're a piece of shit.
We all love you, Nick.
No, we don't actually. He's a piece of shit. Get the fuck out. No, I'm just kidding. You can watch if you want.
Yeah,
Anyways,
yeah, bitch.
for Nick and Tasha, I'm in a debate right now, actually, and would it be fair to say so far I'm winning the debate?
Oh, shut up.
That's basically his way of saying yes. But who knows? It could change. We still have a few more topics to debate. I've got him to retract his statements on 2 things. That's it. I mean, we've got like 3 more or 4 more things to talk about.
Lovely.
Anyways, about Brett Keane. Brett Keane has been banned a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot. So he shouldn't be on YouTube, right?
Yeah, he shouldn't. Well, obviously, he shouldn't be on YouTube.
He should not be on you. You say that. You agree, right? He should
Yeah,
not
he
be.
shouldn't be on YouTube. Everyone
And
knows it. Everybody hates him. Nobody wants him on YouTube.
yeah, I've even made a video saying fucking ban Brett Keane.
God TV radio situation.
Right. Anyways, Brett Keane should not be on YouTube, and TJ, with TJ, he doesn't make excuses for Jenny McDermott being on YouTube. He says, "Jenny McDermott, get the fuck off of YouTube," right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now for Brett Keane, what does he do for Brett Keane? Oh, that's right. He financially supports Brett.
That was out of spite.
Even if it is out of spite, why would he support someone that isn't even supposed to
For
be
a
on?
joke.
Why does he do it though? For a joke?
It's
Who
a
cares if it's for a
joke.
joke? He should stand on principle and say, "Hey, I'm not going to support someone that shouldn't even fucking be on YouTube." He should say Brett Keane should be banned. Why does TJ support him? Because he thinks Brett Keane's content is funny. He's making excuses for Brett Keane, all because he thinks Brett Keane is funny. It may be unintentional humor.
Okay, I want you to sit there for a second, or sitting there. I want you to sit there for a second and think about the fact that TJ absolutely hates Brett Keane. Everybody on the Drunken Peasants hates Brett Keane. If he supports his content because it's funny, that's obviously just a gesture of, keep doing this shit. Everybody's enjoying it. I guess it's probably something like that. You're on our show. You're basically leading to the success of our, show.
Yeah, he's supporting Brett Keane because Brett Keane is a moneymaker for TJ.
Pretty much. Like,
So,
yeah, sure, he's
he
a
has
reprehensible fuck, just like Jenny McDermott, just like AIU. But at the same time, Brett Keane has made more money for them than the both of those guys combined.
I'd like to address this. Alexander 1989. He said Pluto. TJ stopped paying him a while back. Even if he did stop paying him a while back, he still did pay Brett Keane, knowing that Brett Keane was banned. Therefore, TJ does have a double standard for Brett Keane, or at least he did. He did.
Well, if he's changed, then why is this subject matter still a relevancy?
No, it still matters because TJ hasn't come out and said, "Hey, ban Brett Keane." Do you know why he doesn't say, "Hey, Brett"?
Because they're a moneymaker.
Exactly. He has a double standard for Brett Keane because Brett Keane makes TJ money. That's a double standard, right?
Okay. Every single person that they hate that they have on the Drunken Peasants is a moneymaker. Like, fuck, it's something that's normal. Everybody does it. Everyone does it.
Yes, but
Other people.
TJ's
fuck.
good.
Um,
He can feature his videos all he wants. Brett Keane's still making them, right? But the thing is, TJ financially supported someone who shouldn't be on YouTube. TJ financially supported a doxer. TJ financially supported a DMCA abuser. TJ did that. TJ has a double standard for Brett Keane, right? Right. Or do you disagree? Do you think TJ does not financially support Ginny McDermott?
No.
TJ says Ginny McDermott should be banned off YouTube because she's
Yes,
been banned
she
before.
should.
Exactly. She should. Brett Keane has been banned from YouTube. TJ does not say he should be banned. Instead, TJ financially supports Brett Keane. Why? Why? Because Brett Keane makes TJ money, and Brett Keane makes TJ laugh.
And that
Therefore,
should
he
be
has
the...
a double standard. He has a double standard for Brett Keane.
Okay, I want you to know that eventually Brett Keane's gonna get what's coming to him. It's gonna be coming here soon. Because he said himself that he was gonna DMCA the drunken peasants and the amazing atheists for apparently insulting his family. You're making fun of my family. Blah, 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 blah.
Brett isn't gonna do shit.
How do you know? He's done it in the past. Photon666 even said some guy on YouTube since 2006 who is notorious for false flaggings, DMCAs, e-bagging, and lying.
He's not going to do it because he threatened me too. And he didn't DMCA any of my videos. Why?
He said he's giving it 48 hours.
He's not going to do shit.
This is Brett Keane.
Either way, even if he is going to fucking DMCA the drunken peasants, who gives a fuck? Right? He's just pissed off. But
if he DMCAs the drunken peasants, their channel gets deleted.
Okay. Well, it would be unjustly deleted, and I'd stand up for them. But what I'm trying to say here, does TJ... This is what I'm trying to get you at. Does TJ have a double standard for Brett Keane? Because Brett Keane makes some money. Does TJ have a double standard?
I guess. I mean...
Then you agree with me. Whether you think it's right or not is besides the point. You still agree with me. He has a double standard.
Okay, yes, it is a double standard.
Do you retract that statement?
I guess I do.
Okay, that's 3 statements retract. What's the next thing? Twitter.
Lovely.
That's right, Twitter. When I announce... Here, I'll pull up Twitter really quick. This will just be a minute. Go to me and scroll down. Actually, we debated for a little while on Twitter, so I'm gonna have to just go to TJ's Twitter directly.
Bleach, fuck you. I love you, Bleach. Always remember that you are my slave.
Wait, just a second. Okay. Now TJ said, okay, I said in a tweet, working on 2 videos currently. And I didn't have any ill will towards TJ, right? I said a Q&A video and a video in which I criticize Amazing Atheist. I said this on Twitter, and what did TJ reply with? He said, awesome. Just what I wanted. More retarded horseshit. And my video is pretty good, and you agree with me on my video.
Yeah.
That's basically what we've come to a conclusion on. You agree with me that he has a double standard. That was my criticism of TJ, that he had a double standard. The Twitter shit wasn't even going to be added in my video until he acted like this. He said, awesome. Just what I wanted. More retarded horseshit. This is before the video was released. He had no idea what I was going to criticize him about, right?
Okay, but you need to... Okay, why he said more retarded horseshit is because...
It's because he's had shit in the past, and then he's got that shit with Tommy Sotomayor.
Shit that's going on right now. That's happened with... Okay.
Whatever, he's angry.
Brett Keane and Tommy Sotomayor are trying to fuck him over. And then somebody else comes along and says they want to fuck him over even more. You can only put so much on somebody before they crack.
I'm not fucking him over. I'm criticizing him. It was constructive.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's not fucking. Well, yeah, it's not fucking him over.
I was being civil towards.
I know.
TJ, right? Do you agree? I was being civil towards TJ.
Yes, you were being civil towards.
How did TJ react? He acted like a baby, right?
Okay, this is
TJ
Kirk we're talking about.
Whether or not he cracked or not is besides the point. Did he act like a baby?
Maybe he was in a bad mood.
Okay, he was in a bad mood, but did he act like a baby?
Not really.
Okay, what did he act like?
A human being that's in a bad mood.
Yeah, and when a human being's in a bad mood, they tend to act like a baby. right?
Can we just TJ's tweets themselves?
Here,
Let's
I'll
see.
read more of his tweets. So
I'll
he
just
said,
get on.
"Awesome."
No, I'll just get on Twitter and go like,
You can,
cause
yeah,
it'll
you
be
can look
full
at,
screened.
you can look at. No, I'll just read him real quick. He said, "Awesome, just want more retarded horseshit because he's going through other shit." But all I said was I wasn't going to criticize him. And then I told TJ, "Haven't released the video yet, TJ. Please wait till after it's released to judge." He replied with a no, which that's not too bad. And then guess what someone said to him? He was defending me. This guy was defending me.
Yeah, I know.
Or just engage him in civilized discussion about your disagreements, like an adult. And what did TJ reply with?
He said,
Fuck
"Fuck."
off.
Okay, maybe. Okay, you don't always have to. You can choose your battles. You don't always. That's basically what he's saying. He doesn't give a shit. Like,
No, he's saying fuck off to the guy because he's like, I don't want to be civilized. That's what he was saying.
fuck. If you're in a bad mood, do you want to be civilized? Really?
Yeah, but he's a he's a he's a public person. He should be held to a higher standard.
Who defines this standard?
I don't know. I just think it's rude and disrespectful. And I pointed out his how he acted in my video. And what did you call me? You called
Rude and
me.
disrespectful. If that's rude and disrespectful, then every single actor in Hollywood is a rude and disrespectful piece of shit. Every single rock star out there that says fuck you to a fan because they did something they didn't like is a rude asshole, and there's well, not billion, there's hundreds of them. And so are you saying that all of them are like that? All of them are basically like that?
No, I'm saying I said I was being nice, and I said I'm criticizing TJ. I wasn't being mean about it, and he reacted with insults and cussing, going off for no reason is what I'm saying. Did he or did he not?
Yes, he went off, but it was not for no. There's always a reason for everything.
Because he was angry. Because he was angry at Tommy Sotomayor and Brett King.
Wait, repeat that.
He went off because he was angry at Tommy Sotomayor and Brett King.
Yes, and that's. I'm not sure if that's exactly why he went off.
But yeah, it's partly a reason though.
It's part. Yeah, it's obviously gonna be partly a reason. Um.
Um,
Okay, but at the same time, do you really need to define some sort of code to how you should act towards people?
no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, in the video, all I said was, "Hey, TJ was being a bitch." Whenever I said I was going to criticize him, he wasn't receptive. He didn't want criticism, right? That's basically what he was doing.
Well, it's not
Whenever
that he didn't want criticism.
he didn't want to
Fucking
put up with it at the moment.
criticism. It's probably that he just didn't care at the moment.
Okay, sure, whatever. But still, he was rude and shit. Whatever. I just pointed out that he was acting like that in my video, right? And whenever you said you were making a video on me, what did I say you? What did I say to you?
Wait, what? Repeat that.
What did I say to you whenever you said you were going to criticize me?
You said good. Um,
Yeah, I said criticize any video you like.
actually, I can probably go to those tweets.
You can, and I'm pretty
you.
sure I said criticize any video you like.
Where is it? Okay. That is the entire debate we had on Twitter. There you go. Just keep going down, keep going
Just a
down.
quick second. I don't understand why you haven't figured out that TJ does whatever TJ does, and that's why that's what we love about him. Sure, that's what we love about him, but I still think him having double standards is fucking bullshit. And I just pointed out how he acted on Twitter because I don't know. It just added to the video and added to the context that he's been a reprehensible piece of fucking shit. At least lately. But he may be going through a lot lately, but still.
Well, something that I've always had towards I have a lot of opinions towards, let's say, teachers. I think that no one is to be held to a higher respect as anyone else, And if you can't take menial criticism, that's, obviously, like, absurd. It's obviously absurd. Like, if that's really gonna, get on, like, grind your gears, like, you're not supposed to be like that. I honestly think that's just kind of thin-skinned.
TJ's thin-skinned. No, wait. In the video, this is what I'm trying to get at. This is what I've been rambling about for the past 10 minutes or so. I was trying to get at, in your video. You said I was a thin-skinned bastard because TJ was how he reacted towards learning that I was going to criticize him. That's what you said, right? Isn't
Um,
that what you said?
Actually, I think it's more along the terms of a thin-skinned son of a bitch.
Yeah, thin-skinned, whatever. What I'm trying to get at is
What I was trying to
who's
say there
more
is
thin-skinned?
like boo fucking who. He
No,
doesn't
I
want to
wasn't even
do
upset
that.
about it. I was just pointing it out. I wasn't even upset about it. I was just pointing it out. But you said I was thin-skinned because I pointed it out. Now I'm just wondering who's more thin-skinned here? The person just pointing out how TJ was acting, or TJ reacting to that way when he learns that he's going to be criticized? Who's more thin-skinned?
Actually, TJ is pretty thick-skinned. Okay, what he did was basically saying I don't fucking care, and then the
That
other
is not what he
person
said.
reacted saying
That's not what he
like,
said.
why don't you respond to this
He
in.
started insulting. He started insulting after I made that tweet. I was respectful, and he started insulting. So I'm just saying, maybe TJ's thick. He is thick-skinned in other scenarios, but I'm just saying in this particular scenario, was TJ thin-skinned?
In a
This
way, yes.
this
Yes, he
singular.
was kind of thin-skinned, and I guess
Can
he
you agree
was.
with
He
me?
kind of I guess everybody cracks under pressure. To be honest, I think that's not really being thin-skinned. That's just being human.
Sure, it's being human. And in this one scenario, he cracked and he was thin-skinned, right?
Yeah, I guess.
So you agree?
Yeah,
And you retract your statement?
sure. The fucking entire video is useless now.
No, it's not. Wait, your entire video, or
My video.
yeah, maybe, I don't know. Oh, I think you said a few other things, but I'll be addressing that in the response. Um, so basically, at this point, you've pretty much agreed with me on my entire video.
I
Whether you think
guess.
it's right or wrong, whether you think TJ's right or wrong is irrelevant. You agree with me on the video.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go to our Twitter conversation, and if there's anything to say, we'll say it. Oh, there's one last thing I would like to talk about. In your video, in my video, I said that anonymity on the internet is a right. To which, in your
Here we
video,
go.
you respond with,
I
uh,
responded with, I don't believe you do think anonymity is a right because of a previous video you made saying that anyone who wanted to stay anonymous on the internet was basically a pussy.
yeah, I said that. I think if you go anonymous on the internet, generally, this is for mainly Americans, basically. Generally, in America, if you go anonymous on the internet and spout out opinions and criticize other people, but you don't reveal your name, I think you're a pussy. Generally, in America. I mean, obviously, with Germany and stuff, you can get in trouble for free speech. So I mean, there's kind of a free pass there because they don't have the same standard of free speech as us Americans have. So I think you're a pussy in America if you don't reveal your name along with your
I
identity.
honestly don't think you are.
But
Here, look. If you're someone in America who enjoys their privacy, if you're someone who enjoys the privacy of your own
sure,
home, the
sure,
privacy of your
sure.
own life, the privacy of people not recognizing you in public all the time, anonymity does not make you a pussy. It makes you someone who wants to stay private about their life.
Sure. I still think you're a pussy if you want to do that because you don't want to be recognized and stuff. But whatever. That's besides the point. That's not the point I'm getting at.
What is your justification for that, though?
What is my justification for that they're a pussy?
Well,
That they don't
yes,
want to be
okay,
called
they
out.
would not
They
have
don't want
anything
to
to
be
be
called out.
afraid of. In a Muslim country, if you're a skeptic in that country or someone who debates all these things like that, obviously they're gonna take you out into the center square and they're gonna stone you. So you better not fucking do that. But if you're in America, I know you're gonna be safe and all that stuff. But still, people aren't pussies for desiring their anonymity. They're just people who want
Sure.
privacy.
Sure, I might be willing to agree with you on there in another time, but I'm still holding that at least in America you're a pussy if you choose to remain anonymous and spout out opinions and criticize others. But that's besides the point. My point is, you said I do not believe that anonymity is right, which I do believe it's a right.
Okay, but if you believed it was a right, then you would support people wanting to remain anonymous,
No,
no matter what. If it's a right, everyone deserves it.
no, because I think free speech is right. That doesn't mean I have to agree with a neo-Nazi. I think anonymity is a right on the internet. That doesn't mean I have to agree with anonymity. You see?
Yeah.
Okay, you see where I'm getting at. But you said that you think that I don't believe it's right, which I do. So would you like to retract that statement, given as, well, it's not even true?
Well, it's really just you actually giving your opinion on it.
Sure.
That was what that statement was based upon,
So,
because I was kind of questioning whether or not you really did believe that it was a right.
sure, but now that you know my opinion, would you retract that statement?
Well, yeah, I'll gladly retract that
Thank you.
statement because it's not true.
Yeah. Thank you. But yes, I believe anonymity is a right on the internet. Whether I agree with you remaining anonymous or not is irrelevant. I still think it is a right, and doxing is fucking reprehensible. I think we can all
I
agree
do
on that.
too. Hey, chat. Be a little, be a little interactive. What is your opinions on doxing, and we'll go over them.
And we're gonna wrap up the stream maybe about 5 to 10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes or something like that. This is just kind of, so obviously, congratulations, you won this debate. I don't know.
Yep. Well, I mean, you retracted almost every one of your statements, so I think
Yeah.
it's safe to say I won. But hey,
Doxing is fine? I don't think so.
doxing is not fine. You're a piece of shit. Get out of here. No, I'm just kidding.
Doxing is fucked, yo.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Hashtag fuck you. Do it, pussy.
Oh, Tasha says it's petty. Doxing is petty.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think we'll just wrap it up here. I think we can all agree TJ has double standards. Whether you think he's okay in having them or not is irrelevant. We all agree that TJ has double standards, right?
Yeah.
And we agree that doxing is reprehensible, right?
Yeah.
And okay, I think we're gonna end it here.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna have a message here. I'm gonna full screen myself, I guess. In Google Hangouts. Okay, I guess thanks for coming to this. Thanks for showing up, all of you. We love all of you. This was just a little dispute between me and him. We had to have it. We had to figure it out.
Yeah. Also, I'd like to say,
Yeah,
sorry to interrupt.
if you want to check out his channel or my channel, I'm pretty lonely over there. Please come to me. I'm just kidding.
He's got one sub.
I got one sub. I'm so alone. It's not even funny.
Me.
Check out his channel. Check out my channel. Our Twitters will be. Well, is my Twitter in the description?
I can add it.
Okay. Our Twitters will be in the description if you want to, chat with us. All that kind of stuff. Thanks for for showing up.
Also, yeah, a link to his video criticizing me will be in the description. A link to my video criticizing TJ will be in the description, just for full context. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's end it here.
Yep.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
You too.